In this video, I will show you how to add eBay reviews to your Shopify store quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Okay, so once we are signed up to Elfsight and we have our Elfsight account, to find the eBay reviews widget, which is the widget that we need, we just want to go to the top of the page into this search widgets box right here, and we can search for eBay. Just like this, the eBay reviews is now going to appear. So we can go ahead and click into this widget, and we can now choose which template we would like to use. So we have like a carousel widget, we have a floating badge where we can click and open at the side. We have a regular badge, which is the same thing, but this is just embedded on the site rather than floating. We have a grid view, a slider view. So just go through and choose the template that you like the best. But keep in mind that these are all completely customizable. So we can go ahead and select this one and click on continue. And in here, inside of the source, this is where we want to add our eBay URL. So I'll just go to this one as an example. All we want to do is go to your eBay store and go to the feedback profile. And then all we need to do is copy this link from the top, paste it into this eBay URL right here, and it's going to bring in the reviews. Right here, we have this AI summary. So it's up to you if you want to use this. We can turn this on or off. But essentially, this just reads through all of the reviews, and then it gives a summary of how the reviews are looking. So we can see this list view, or we can change this to text. We can also play around with the animation. Do we want the animation on or off? And we can set that up there. Then in the filters, we can choose if we want to show reviews without text. So if somebody's just left a 5-star review, but they haven't left any text here, do we want to show this or do we want to leave this? We can also choose what ratings do we show. So 3-star and up, 4-star and up, and just 5-star. I'll change this to 4-star because it's a little bit more realistic. We can also choose the total number of reviews to show. And then down here, we can include or exclude certain reviews. So for example, if I go to exclude, I can search for the word bad. And now using this keyword, any reviews with the word bad in them are just not going to be shown. If I go to include, let's choose something like product, right? So we can go to include and we can say product. And now this is only going to show reviews with the word product in them. So that's how the include and exclude reviews works right there. Next, we can go down to the layout and we can choose a layout that we would like to use. We kind of already went over this in the template area, but this is fully customizable, so you can change this at any time. And then underneath this, we have this customized layout area, which is going to change slightly depending on the layout that you chose. The only one down here that I would recommend not playing with is the width, because the dimensions are set perfectly here. But we can choose if we want to add more rows. We can choose how many rows on mobile. We can play around with the item spacing between each of these boxes. We can choose if we want this to autoplay and automatically slide along. We can set that right there. So just play around with these settings and make it look how you would like it to look. Then we can go to the header. We can choose if we want the header on or off, which style of the header we would like to use. We can choose which elements we want to show within the header. And in the header area, we also have the widget title. So we can turn this on or off, choose what this says, and add a caption. Then we can go to the reviews themselves. And once again, we can choose the style of the reviews. We can choose the review source and how this is going to show up. And then finally, we have the style area where we can play around with the colors and fonts. So right here, we can play around with the accent color first of all. We can change this to be how we would like it to be. We can change if we have a light or dark website. We can change the font in this area right here. And underneath this customize elements area, this is where we can really play around with the different colors and the different fonts and fit this to your website. So if I had a red website, I could come in here and set this to red. Okay, and we just delete this for now. We can also go into the, we can go into the widget title. We can play around with the alignment, the colors, the fonts. We can go to the rating. We can choose the stars color. and how this is going to show up. So just set this to how you would like it to be set up. So just play around with the colors and fonts. And then once this looks how you would like it to look, and you now want to put this on Shopify, we just want to click on publish. And then Elfsight is going to take us over to this page where we can now choose a plan. Now the plan I recommend going for is the free plan. This allows us to get started for completely free and put the widget on our site. And then later down the line, if you want to upgrade to one of these paid plans for more widgets or more monthly website views, you can upgrade to one of these at any time. But for now, just select the free plan. And once this is selected, Elfsight is then going to give us this piece of code. And with this code, this is how we can embed the eBay reviews onto our Shopify store. So we just want to click on copy code, and then we can go over to the Shopify editor. Inside of the editor, we just want to go to add section right here. And the section that we are looking for is called custom liquid. So we can type this in and then select custom liquid. And now in here, all we have to do is go to the liquid code box, paste in the code that we just copied. And just like that, the eBay reviews are now going to show up on our Shopify store.